If I didn't have dependent healthcare, I would have to leave the university. I very much appreciate MSU covering my premium and covering some of the premium for my two dependents, but it is not enough. I have to save about $3,000 to $4,000 a year, which is a lot on a graduate student stipend, to be able to pay for my family, for my two dependents, to be on my insurance.
It's a very huge burden upon us when it comes to medical issues in my house, sadly to say.
Cannot afford healthcare for both of my dependents, which is my daughter and my wife. We shouldn't have to choose whether to get coverage for one or one member of our family or the other. In my case, I had to choose between my wife and my daughter, and that's a really hard decision. You worry about your loved ones, especially your partner, your daughter or your son or your child, when they get sick, and if you don't have enough money to pay for the treatment, for medicine, it affects you emotionally, and that unconsciously maybe it affects your development as a teacher, as a student. It consumes you little by little, and it shows in the long run.
I would certainly hope that they would see the value of dependent healthcare, and that it is in fact an important draw for people to choose Michigan State over other universities that do not offer the same.
Let's say the child care is super important. As a student parent, when my daughter is currently in school, but there are days that there's snow days. MSU spring break does not fall on the same spring break as the local school district. My daughter, again, being special needs, I can't just stick her in a daycare. I need to find somebody who is capable of taking care of her on a one-on-one level. But finding that type of care is very expensive and very difficult.
Oh, that would have been huge. I mean, not anymore. My kids are in school full time. But, oh my gosh, that would have been amazing. I would have been able to take any class I wanted during the day. I would have been able to make the work I wanted to. I would have been able to afford to apply for so many shows, even international shows. How amazing would that be?
That would give a lot more flexibility to go to conferences, to go to like book talks set up by professors in my department, like the social events where you talk to people more informally, and that just would have helped me be more informed about my discipline and what goes on in the department generally. Like the practical social clues that you also need to do well in the program.
I have to limit myself of going to conferences because my wife works, and then she has a more strict schedule, and even though I have some type of flexibility with my schedule, I cannot just leave for 2 or 3 days for a conference because I don't have childcare. With our stipend, we cannot afford housing at Michigan State University. That's the thing. You cannot, if your partner can't because can't work or is not able to work with another job, and then housing is almost impossible with the stipend that we get.
Remember that what you guys have said in every advertisement that is throughout the entire university. Spartans will. Spartans will achieve. Spartans are together as a community. And if you don't think of your graduate students as part of that, then it's a lie.